I'm Marna, and this is the Twin Flame Detox. And yes, I changed my lighting setup. I figured it's about time to take that glow into account because it seems to be there no matter what I do. So I might as well, cut down on the electric bill a little bit, see if rearranging the lights makes this easier to watch. So in this video, I'm talking about Ascension. I know you've heard me talk about Ascension before. You've probably heard every metaphysical person on YouTube talk about Ascension. Ascension is coming. Ascension is coming. Get ready for the Ascension. It's coming. Bitch, please. Ascension is here. It's not coming anymore. All of this that we are going through, all of the fear, the societal upheaval, all of this is part of us being called as a species to confront the core wounds that we've been trying to hide in our society. We have to confront these core wounds. We have to own our shit. We have to, figure out how to heal the damage that has been done. And that is a painful process. But this is the universal reset button. This is where we decide what world we are going to create so that we can move forward. Big order, I know. So right now, if you were to step outside and look at the sky towards the northwest, you would probably see a comet. And it's very rare that you can see a comet with your bare eyes. This is, the last time one was easily visible was when I was in high school back in the dark ages. So that would have been Comet Hale-Bopp back in the late 80s. I remember sitting on a mountaintop with my father looking for it. This time around, it's Comet Neowise. The last time this comet was here was 6,000 years ago. The last time this comet was here was another ascension point. And it was an ascension that failed. Atlantis exploded. We all know that story, and it created Santorini. Nuclear weapons were unleashed against Kurukshetra. Hopefully I said that right. I hope I didn't offend anyone. The Olmecs were driven out of Central America down into South America and then across the sea to Rapa Nui to create the Stoneheads. The great city of Ur fell, and the people who lived there migrated across the entire width of the continent of Africa to escape the disaster of there. They're now the Dogon tribe that live in Mali, if you're wondering. The Lafayette disappeared as a culture shortly after discovering how to wet cultivate rice, which should have kept anything like famine from ever affecting them again. But all that's left are a few remnants in a small tribe in central Vietnam. The last time this comet was here to observe the ascension, what it saw was humanity's technological advances being stripped away and all of us being tossed back into the Bronze Age. Now the question is, what is going to happen with us? Are we bringing in another age of growth and learning and exploration and innovation? Or are we going to allow our entire civilization, the greatness of the cities we have created, to become nothing more than myths told by children? What is it that we are choosing to do? So if you're wondering exactly what I'm talking about, roughly every 1,500 years or so, humanity as a species has the option to become a more energetically evolved version of itself. But that's roughly how long it takes for us to grow up on an energetic level so that we can become better versions of ourselves. It is a game-wide level up bonus. When you're playing video games, you might be leveling up and everyone else is just kind of static, and then something happens and suddenly everything levels up a bit. This is it. This is our level up. If this attempt at leveling up fails, then the destruction left behind by that failure is going to strip away most of the technological advances that we have created since the last time. The last time, 1500 years ago, ended in Rome being sacked by the German Visigoths, which kicked off the Dark Ages and wiped out most memory of the previous Ascension's cultural advances for well over 300 years. We're at an evolutionary fulcrum point. Where you place your lever moves the world. So what are you doing? Where are you placing your lever? What are you doing to create the ascension? Now remember, things you do on an individual level will affect the ascension overall. Small things like kindness to your neighbors, things like your own energetic advancement and then sharing that energy with those around you. Talking to people who are like-minded and sharing information with them. All of these things have the effect of stones thrown in a pond. The ripples spread out. The more your ripples interact with other people, the more they are going to benefit, the more all of us are going to benefit and move closer to the ascension point. It's game time, kids. We no longer have the luxury of saying, oh, the ascension is coming. Because the ascension is here. And I am so happy that you're going through it with me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time on Twin Flame Detox.